Hi guys, welcome to Common Core and Gifted Learning. This is Sneha, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and press on the bell button so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And I'll be posting a lot of anchor charts related to the lessons of these topics that I'll be talking about today. In my Instagram, I'll be posting my handle somewhere in the description box, so please look for it. Thank you. So before I start with the first grade language curriculum, I would like to say that all these things are listed and posted in Instagram and Facebook page as well. So please sit back and enjoy the video. You can print them out and copy them from there at your own convenience later on. So with that, our first topic will be reading, vocabulary and spelling. And our subtopic is comprehension questions to start with. So the text size will be under 200 and they will be asked direct questions which they are expected to write in their own words, which mostly don't happen, but you can start with just finding the text, because and the way I would like the kids to do it is first reading the passage, underline any kind of words they don't understand, get the hang of the whole passage first, then read the question, and when they're going back to the passage, to mark like where they find the answer, that mark it with the number that coincides with the question. And it's mostly like direct questions they will ask from the text, like what was she using to go to school, so say a bike or something, or scooter. There is no analytical or opinion based questions as of now, or inference based question. Those we keep for second grade. Next we have vocab. For vocab we have meaning of words, match, right, choose, context clues, categorize, cross out the wrong word. So word list, meanings, definitions, you just match, then write the word from the, like there will be a word box, the meanings are given and you choose the word that matches the description. And then the context clues, like from the context clues you choose the word that from the word box, you choose the word and match with the context clue that is given. Then categorize, as in what does not belong, then cross out the wrong word which does not belong. Then we have filling in missing letters. It's spelling based, like shore, S-H-O-R-E, H and R will be missing and the child has to fill in that. For this you really have to know the right spelling, not the phonic best spelling. Otherwise forever they're going to write like fruit is F-R-I-U-T, and then they write it F-R-U-I-T, so it's like they get mixed up between that UI kind of phonics, long vowels and all. So this thing is something they should be focused on, other than vowels, and once they finish the long vowels, short vowels and sounds, they should start focusing on these missing letters, like the correct spelling. Otherwise I see that it never gets corrected. They keep on making the same mistakes out of their reflexive memory. And next we have like circle the correct spelling. Of course there'll be like 3 or 4 sets of wrong spelling with one correct in them, and you have to choose and find it out. Jumbled words is basically jumbled spelling. Again, this is to just different ways to understand the right spelling. The best way is the like what I do is the fastest way is just make them write the spelling. I'll just give it out to them. I'll just tell the spelling. It's like a spelling test. And if you have 2 kids, the best is just like, and they're mostly like close to grades, give them points, make it like a game. It always helps. So this is something they should start from now, otherwise it becomes very permanent in their like memory, and they keep writing the wrong spelling, and they're just like small, like, you know, attention with like one T, or say like, you know, already with double L, because they write all so far is double L. So those things are to look for. Next we have suffix root words and compound words. We don't have prefixes at this level, but we do have identifying suffix, what a suffix looks like, and root words. So suffix will be something like reading, ing is the suffix, which comes later. And what is the root word? Like ground and grounded, the ground is the root word. Then compound words. Compound words we have basically two words. It's pretty simple, like, you know, rain plus fall equals to rainfall, hair plus cut equals to haircut. It's nothing you know, complicated. And then like they will give you the whole word, say like, you know, rainbow, and then you kind of split it into rain plus bow. So very simple. And the complicated ones actually comes later, which I'll talk about in my second grade curriculum video. For synonym, antonym, match. So synonym, antonym is mostly match, as in like two set of words like similar meanings, you just do matching, and then two sets of words like opposites, match. And very simple words, nothing like, you know, complicated. So very simple. Homonyms and homophones, it's basically they start with, I think, pictures, but then they move on to words. So what they do is they put two sets of pictures and then the word in the middle, like jam, traffic jam, and strawberry jam. So jam stands for both. Simple 3-column based structure. And for homophones, they use like similar sound words with a slash in the middle of a sentence. He is 2-TOO, like TO2/TOO, tired. So it's too tired with a double O, or too tired with a TO, or too tired with a TWO. And they also work on like am, is, or are, I or me. Then we have sentence to picture match. Sentence to picture match is basically the sentence which best describes the picture on your right, like cookies with raisins. You know, they are basically building a prelude for adjectives and adverbs. Alphabetizing. Alphabetizing is basically writing alphabetically. They do it up to 10 words. And alphabetizing is sometimes they give like list of words, they give like 2 words with same consonants, or, you know, beginning sounds, like goat and gate. Which one will come first? Though goat is in the comes first in the list, we should be considering the second letter gate will be before goat in the list. So it's like ordering them. And then we have first grade word list. In the first grade word list, I have a consolidated list. So mostly the kids know through the rhyming words and word families, we pretty much, you know, they are at par. So, you know, if a child knows how to write is, obviously they will know how to write are. So all the 3-letter words they pretty much will know at this level, except a few here and there. Like eat, EAT, those are the things, as I said, because of the phonics, the UIEA, those words actually they misspell. So those are the things to look. So I have like a word list that I will be giving you out for the individual lesson. And apart from that, I will also tell you the words which they really go wrong on mostly, so that you have please have a checklist, you know, that your child is, you know, are aware of it. So it really helps, because at this level most of them knows most of the words. It's just few here and there they really get perplexed. So for grammar and writing, we have nouns. For nouns we are doing singular, plural, proper, common, and possessive. Singular noun is basically any noun without an S. Plural is basically any noun with an S or ES, which actually kind of like singular noun is man, plural noun is men. Proper noun is basically any name of place or person, and common noun is any noun which doesn't have any kind of special feature. Possessive noun is the ones with apostrophes, that so and so belongs to. So possessive nouns, the most problem area will be sometimes kids get confused. Say Noor's bicycle, it's basically bicycle belonging to Noor. They will give it like that. When they flip it, they do bicycle Noor's with an apostrophe S, or sometimes they write bicycles Noor. So the position that the the proper noun comes first, and then because both are nouns, they get confused. So the proper noun comes first, and the person which it belongs to, or the restaurant the food belongs to. So the belongs to, the second chunk of the belongs to comes later. So this is the position is the most challenging part. Once they get it, they are done. Next is verbs. Singular, plural is basically the same. Action words in a singular, plural context, and also in a past and present form. Like ing is in the present form, and ed, it's talking about the past. So ultimate goal will be, there will be a set of words with ed and ing, like action words, verbs, and they have to apply it into a real sentence. Like, they'll give you a sentence, and you have to understand the sentence is in which tense, and then accordingly match and fill in the blanks. Adjectives. So main thing is, what is adjective? You have to explain, because this is the first time they are learning about adjectives. So, and they also they don't have to identify the noun that the adjective is actually describing at this point. All they have to do is sort them out. Like there'll be a bunch of words, like a whole word bank, and they have to identify the adjectives first, and then they have to identify the nouns. Or you can do the other way, like adjective column and noun column, and give them a set of words, and then they just sort them out. So ultimate goal is to identify and write your own adjective for a noun, or kind of understand what are the adjectives in the sentences and circle them. Pronoun is he, she, they, I, any kind of like personal. And you have to understand again, not only the personal pronoun, but also the noun it's replacing later on, and that's for second grade. So for now, I would do the sorting, like sorting the nouns and the pronouns in the sentence, like him, her, and identifying and including the possessive nouns, like for example, Noor's bicycle becomes her bicycle. So it's not horse bicycle. So these kind of like possessive noun can be replaced by a simple pronoun. And indefinite ones, like everybody, somebody, nobody, these kind of pronouns, they exist, as well as what do they replace in real time usage is their goal to learn pronoun. Then we have under others, we have mixed as in it's mostly like an editor-in-chief. If you are following the critical thinking books, it will be they'll give you a sentence, and you have to identify the noun, verb, adjective, and they also that's one chunk. And then they have articles in another chapter, where they talk about use of a, the, and an based on consonants and vowels, and singular. And also we have determiners. Determiners are basically those, these are determiners. They talk about like the usage of that in a sentence, and you have to, all of these things is about identifying and replacing, trying to understand like what it is replacing. And preposition we have already done in kindergarten before, so it's mostly reviewing that, as well as, you know, writing the proper preposition. So there will be like no choices, but you have to make, like, you know, write the appropriate preposition for the sentence, understanding the clue. Then we have sentences: ask or tell, jumbled, fragment, complete. So we have different kinds of sentences. We have like imperative, interrogative, and declarative. So we only deal with like declarative, that is a tell, and then ask, the interrogative as of now. And then we have jumbled, like a sentence is jumbled and you have to figure out the right way to properly order the words to make a complete sentence. And then we have parts of sentence. Subject predicate is a totally different thing than fragment and complete sentence. Fragment and complete sentence is basically where they teach you conjunctions. Like there will be two fragments, and what are the conjunctions you can use with a proper comma to actually write a full sentence. This is not subject and predicate. This is very different. And also how to make a complete sentence, take away the joining or the conjunction word out of it and breaking them down into two sentences. And this is necessary. Why? Because later on when they are trying to write like a concise essay with certain word limit, or like, you know, reduction of, you know, their essay, or, you know, to increase their essay with certain number of words, mostly like in Indian system we used to call it pressy writing, which we have to do in 60 words exact. So things like that, it really helps later on with those reduction and expansion of essay according to the word limit. Editing basically. So we have capitalization next. Names, starts of sentences, and dates. These are the only three we'll be doing at this level. We already did, I think, part of capitalization, like beginning of sentence and all that earlier. So if your child is already thorough with that, just stick to dates. And what are the like special words, as in names of the person starts with or the name of the months, the name of a place starts with a capital. These are the only new like, you know, areas of capitalization to cover. Next we have punctuation. With punctuation we have ending, writing dates, using commas to separate words in list. Punctuation in ending, it can be a period or a exclamation, any of it, or a question mark even. So what is the proper ending to the sentence? Like what the sentence sounds like a ask or a tell, like what kind of a sentence and what is the appropriate punctuation for it. And for writing dates we use comma, and what exactly we use, how we put the comma in between the year and the month. And then using commas to separate ideas, like, you know, if you're writing a sentence and using like a conjunction in between, and then, you know, like a because, comma, and then writing the entire sentence, the rest of the sentence, or the ideas, like I would like say some vanilla, coconut and strawberry ice cream. So vanilla, comma, coconut, comma, and strawberry ice cream. So like separating the words in a list. That was the end of our video today. See you in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.